Greetings, sixth graders. Time for literature class. Please take out your literature book and open it up to page 530. 530 in your literature book. All right, here's the beautiful little video I made for you today. I've got some sunflowers to mimic the cover of your literature book. Yay, it's almost summer. Well, it's almost spring. All right, today's lesson, we are jumping ahead a little bit in our book to the story Horse Snake, or The Horse Snake. This is one of my favorites, and you'll find that a little surprising because it's about a snake, but it is a great, great story. Today is the day where we're going to do the vocabulary worksheet, page 31. We're going to read horse snake, and we're going to answer personal response numbers 1 through 4. Yes, I did kind of put a couple days together. It is a short week. It is Holy Week. So we're squeezing things in. So if you would open your book to this page, before you read horse snake, pause the video if you need time to get here. I'm going to read some of it to you. Please recall that if you're ever following along, follow along in your book, not on your screen. It's much better for your eyes. Meet the author. Oh, meet Quin Huan Noon. I always planned to return to my hamlet, writes Quin Huan Noon, but war disrupted my dreams. The land I love was lost to me forever. Quin grew up in Vietnam. He was a child. He wanted one day to be a teacher in his village. After attending Saigon University, Quin was drafted into the South Vietnamese Army. He was wounded in battle and permanently paralyzed. Quin now lives in Missouri. Quin Quan Noon was born in 1946. The Horse Snake is from Quin's autobiography, The Land I Lost, which was published in 1982. So the land that he lost, and we know that he was born in Vietnam, and that he now lives in Missouri. He now lives in the United States. This is probably a story about his life and how he had to leave his country and then live in another. Up at the top of the page, reading focus. Follow along while I read. What do you know about snakes? How do they look and feel? Icky, that's how they feel. How do they move? Ugh. What sounds do they make? How do they catch their food, and how do they eat their food? So thinking about those questions and then setting a purpose right below. Read the selection to find out what a horse snake is like. And building background, take a look at the map. If you've ever wondered where Vietnam is, it is over there. It is right below China, next to Laos, Cambodia, and Thailand. Building background, the time and place. Quin Quan Noon's family lived in a small village in Vietnam. His family raised rice and other crops. One of Win's chores was to take care of the family's water buffalo, Tank, who liked to nibble on the rice plants when he could. When the author was 12, he was allowed to hunt with his father in the jungle. The animals most feared in his village were the tiger, the wild hog, the crocodile, and, of course, the horse snake. Dun, dun, dun. And then you see your vocab preview down at the bottom. All right, we are going to move on to the next page, which is this page, first page of The Horse Snake. As you read, please pay attention to the author's point of view. Who is telling this story? Now, we've already talked about it being part of an autobiography, so we know that Quin Quan Noon, it's from his perspective, but at what age and at what maturity level is he telling us this story, and how does that play into the story? So go ahead and read. I do want to point out page 532 and 533, if you would look at those. On the left side, you have a picture of like a snake in a tree branch. Yay, what a python looks like. And then on page 533, you'll notice some different appearance of text. The italic text is actually part of the story, but it is a story that the grandmother tells the grandchildren in this book, and that's why the text is italic. Those are the words that the grandmother tells when she's telling the children a story at night one time. So pay special attention to that. Why does the grandmother tell this story on this particular night? What is her intention for her grandchildren? And pay attention to that. That will help you with your homework questions later on. All right, and then finally, when we get to the question page, this is on page 536, you're going to answer personal response. Look, there's 2 of them up there. You can answer whichever one you want. Make sure you answer in a complete sentence. And then you're going to do numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. I made a Google form for you to type all of these answers, personal response 1, 2, 3, and 4, into that Google form. Also in the Google form, I have a spot for your vocabulary answers as well. You are required to find this vocab worksheet. It is in your folder that came home with you, your green folder. It says Where the Red Fern Grows, unless the sticker fell off. Inside, you have all of the vocab worksheets that you will need for the rest of the school year. Take out the one that has a page number 31 down at the bottom. The title up at the top says The Horse Snake. Your assignment is to do this entire page except for the writing exercise that we always skip. But do exercise A, exercise B, and exercise C. And then back to that Google form where you typed out your answers to the story questions, you are going to answer exercise A, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You are going to also put those answers into your Google form as well. Those are the answers that I'm going to grade critically. You have to get them right. They're worth at least, I think they're worth 2 points each. You also need to complete this worksheet and take a picture of it and attach it to this Google Classroom assignment. So you're going to get a completion grade for completing this whole vocabulary worksheet. But what I'm going to grade strictly, is exercise A, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if you want to double check any answers, you're going to double check your answers to exercise A. All right, so yep, Google Classroom assignment, open it up, open the form, and answer these questions in the form. Take your time, do a good job. In summary, this is your assignment for today. Read the story, Horse Snake. It is one of Mrs. Orrick's favorites in this book. I know I have a lot of favorites, but this one is definitely near the top. Do personal response 1 through 4 in the Google form. Do the entire vocab worksheet, except for that writing section down at the bottom that we always skip. Submit a picture of that worksheet so that I can give you points for doing the whole thing. And then fill out the Google form for your vocab worksheet, just exercise A, and you'll see those questions in the form and submit that. All right. There is also a Flipgrid attached to this assignment, so leave me any questions you might have or send me an email. All right, 6th grade, that is all for today. Thank you for following along with me, and have a great day. Bye. Have fun reading Horse Snake.